Hey everybody, this is Grace. And yes, it is raining. You can probably hear it really well. So, when I came out here, I didn't think that it was raining. Adam had just come in. He had gone to the store and got us a pizza and stuff. And I don't want to eat it right now, but... So I came out and it was raining a little bit. Got in my SUV and bottom fell out. So that's okay, because I needed to get out of the house. I was having some kind of like, I don't know what it's called. I don't drink anything with caffeine in it. And it's kind of like when you drink too much caffeine, the feeling you might get in your chest. I don't know, because I don't drink caffeine, but back in the day, I guess a couple times I'd felt this when I used to drink it, but I was never one to do like coffee or tea. It would just be a soda, you know, sugar free. So I stopped drinking anything with sugar in it. Like, how many years ago would that be? Man, probably, well, it would be 35 years ago or so. I don't know. I don't drink any, like I say, I don't drink sugar. Yeah, I just don't drink anything with sugar. But anyway, enough of that. I wanted to talk about something that I keep forgetting to make the video. But let's get to that. Okay. Now, how many of us have run across somebody who has this habit, maybe it's a habit. It's not something malicious. It's just something that is about them. And, it's just part of their personality, maybe. And it's, like I said, it's not malicious. But when you're around them, somehow, some way, they give you the feeling like, there's something with you that just is, now I don't want to use the word repugnant, but just something about you that they see as, what word would I use? That one's too strong. You could say as a turn off to them. That phrase is too deep. It has too many meanings. But something repulses them mildly. You see what I'm saying? It's not something, you say it's not like they're malicious, like we probably all know these kinds that they think they're superior to everyone, and they don't care. They can be really rude and mean and hateful, and they'll find something to point out, so they can say that, so they can show, well, look at this one, and make fun of them and stuff like that. That's not it. That's too strong, the whole thing. But still, this other person, sits very mildly. They do these things. Not malicious, not like filled with hate. They're not. It's just something that, maybe they spend too much time paying attention to what other people do. Their habits. Now, I can't say anything about that myself. I really don't tend to with people unless they're doing something. I would say it would be kind of funny because I've pointed out these people who have poor hygiene habits, but what are they doing? They're delivering people's food. So we've got to put it into context there. You see? But this woman, I don't know. This one woman in particular that I have run across, she has that way of putting, like I said, it's mild, it's this. I don't know if it's just, and I know it, well, actually, I know it's not just me. So it's not just me. You can have more than one meaning to that. But, something about her. And I've seen her do it to, one other person, I guess you could say. And, it's like maybe she has in her mind a list of this type of person, or this, maybe it's an age thing. Yeah, could be an age thing. That only certain age groups, her age group, which she's young, people around that age should know, whatever with her, whatever it is, whatever, know information about her, or know, or to even wish her a good holiday, or a good, a happy birthday, whatever it is, a holiday, anything that's reserved for only people her own age. Yeah, I don't like when people talk about generations or age groups, really. That whole thing of stereotyping is not right. It's bad. It's bad. Stereotypes are bad. This is prejudice. And then prejudice leads to discrimination, most often, quite often, if not always, really. If it gets deep enough. So I don't like to talk about that, but some people in their minds, I'm trying to say in her mind, it seems like maybe that's it, that she sees it as only people around her age for them. And like people like my age group, or older, they should put themselves in their place. And they should stay in that to her. You see what I'm saying? I think you see what I'm saying. You're going, oh, you don't even know me. Exactly. She doesn't know me. Okay, it stopped raining, it seems. So, anyway, but you see what I'm saying? And I've run across somebody like that recently. And, a couple of times. And seeing it happen, I'm like, somebody who does something like that to people, okay, we gotta get this straight here. She's not doing it maliciously. Like I said, she doesn't seem like a rude, hateful, mean person. It's just part of who she is. Maybe how she was raised to be this way. And she doesn't realize. I don't think she realizes. I think she thinks that she's good at not showing it, but she's just the opposite. And or like she gets stuck in a situation and she doesn't know how to handle it, and she thinks she handles it the right way, and she doesn't. And that's in a way something somebody needs to pull her aside. It needs to be the appropriate person, really, and say, give her some constructive criticism, because that's so off-putting. So, for her, like I said, I wouldn't let her do that to someone. Like, I'm not the appropriate person. I really am not. There are other people who would be more appropriate. So, but do people take that these days? Do people take that they know that they are that appropriate person and do something about it? I don't think so. I think it's a thing of the past. People used to be considerate. People used to think about other people. If it's happening to them, or they see it happening to somebody else, and then they take us, and they know that they would be that person, whatever reason they know that they would be that person, and they do something about it. Not these days. And not that I've seen. I've noticed the change. I noticed a change in a lot of things in my lifetime, and a lot of it is sad that it changed. Some of it's good that it changed. Unfortunately, it changed, which was good. And now it seems to be going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, wrap this up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.